Long time no
Hello. Hey. Hi.
see. Wait, that thing gave me a heart attack. Hold on. Okay, accept. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
How are you?
Good. Sorry. I was trying to find my shirt because I just realized this isn't the one that I was on the team for. I was on the purple team.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I can't find that, but now I'm on the blue team. So,
it's all
um,
good.
how's it been?
It's been really busy, especially the week. It's been spring break, so I've been everywhere.
You're already on spring break. Lucky. I'm not on spring break until next week.
Oh yeah, y'all call college and university the same thing, right? So how's college going?
College, it's going good. Yeah. It's a lot better than last quarter, that's for sure.
That's good to hear.
What about you? How's school going for you?
Uh, it's been going good. Last semester was really bad. In terms of like accommodations and stuff, which is life. But this semester's been going off pretty good, so hopefully that stays consistent.
Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but can you get really close? Can you see my
Your
hair?
hair.
Yeah,
Wait,
I just
wait,
want
wait,
to
wait.
I want to address this. So yeah, I just
How? I did not notice that. Hey, I'm blind.
yeah,
Okay.
hey, it's all good. I just want to I want to let you know I just came from back from a wheelchair basketball tournament, nationals, and
Oh, let's go. That's so exciting.
yeah, one of the assistant managers went and cornrows my hair. So
Okay, now that I know and I can see it, it looks
mhm.
amazing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
all right. So let's get into it. Are you ready?
I am. I think so. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's start it out.
Mhm.
Welcome back to All Round Champion Interviews. I'm Jackson Atwood, and I'm here with Gurnoor.
Hi, Gurnoor Chouhan here.
And we are going to be, I'm going to be interviewing her for her ninth episode of All Round Champion Season 5.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Goalball. What is Goalball?
Okie dokie. So goalball is a blind sport. So it's three people on each team on the court. And the way it's played is everybody's blindfolded. So regardless, you're sighted, visually impaired, completely blind. Everybody's on a fair playing ground. And you're so everybody's on the ground and everything on the court is tactile. So your team line, your like, the entire like all around the court, the goalpost is quite low because so you're able to cover it. The point of the game essentially is you have a big ball. I should have had it with me right now. If you can just like pop it in somewhere because you're the YouTuber guy.
No, no,
Um,
we can pause. We can pause right now. You can go get it.
yeah, give me a
Yeah, go get
sec.
it. Yeah, I'll just cut it out.
Okay, hi.
Hey, hi.
Is my camera on?
Yes, now it is.
So I brought my blindfolds too. I had them in my bag. That's why I couldn't find them.
There it is.
There's a goal ball. This is actually a smaller one. It's easier for me to just have it on me. Can you hear it?
Yeah, look at that jingle.
So there's two jingle bells in here, and as it rolls, you can hear them. You can hear them rubbing against each other, and as it rolls, it makes a sound. So that's how the players track the ball. So if I'm to like, you can probably see in the episode, but when I roll it, you can hear it coming towards you. Accordingly, usually the center, they announce if they hear it going like right, left, and accordingly you center or like the person on the wings, so they would like they would go to the ball. So it's like if it's like left, left probably gets ready to get it, right, right wing gets ready to get it. Oh, one more thing, blindfolds. Now these babies, that's from Target. Okay, don't show that. But yeah, these are blindfolds. You put them on, basically on the inside. They're like foam. They're all covered with foam. So when you put it on, you can't see anything, whether that's from the nose area or whatever. Can't see anything. Some actually some tournaments they require you to tape your eyes shut. So like they like take like tape and they'll like completely like cover your eyes so you can't see at all.
Dang. The rules are so tight on that. Well, it
Oh
makes
yeah.
sense. You don't want an advantage by seeing the ball.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so let's just get into some basic questions. So
Heads
how
up. Heads
oh,
up.
yes.
I didn't watch the episode. Yeah.
Dude, Gnor. Okay. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm kind of late on my interviews right now, so today is the last episode. You've had a whole week.
Okay, listen, hear me out. I've been trying to get onto BYU TV, but it's not letting me use it. So I'm
Have you
still
tried
on
TVO
like,
Kids?
huh?
TVO Kids on
No,
YouTube?
TVO Kids is on the climbing episode. So I'm still. Maggie told me a little bit about it, how people were portrayed. So that was interesting to hear.
What did Maggie have to say about it?
So she texted me like when the episode came out, and she's like, "No, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to like make you come across as like you're not a good coach. It's just like she had said in her interview that she knows what she's doing. It's just if I wish she had more confidence, which yeah, I looking back at it, I wish I was more what's the word? Not authoritative, but like because I know what I'm doing, right? Like it's a sport I competed. So I know what I'm doing. It's just I wish I had more, I don't know, just more mentally prepared for it. Yeah.
You weren't like prepared for it. Like you can coach, right? You're ready to coach and all that kind of stuff. But I think when it came to like having the cameras on you and like having us like just not know anything about goalball,
Mhm.
did that really like just like, oh, what the heck? Wait a minute.
Yeah. Because also, I mean, I've never like played with people with such varying abilities, I guess. Because like goalball, you kind of need like full range of motion. A lot of it's like you're up and you're like diving, so it's pretty like it's a very like you have to get up and move sport. And I think I was like very nervous to make it let it accommodate everybody. I wanted to make sure everybody was able to play the sport, which at the end, I mean, I was there. So I'd watched the game and it was beautiful. But I guess I was like really like, oh, am I like, like I was very like, is it working for you guys? Is it not working for you guys? I was very like internally like battling with myself.
Okay. Well, you were a good coach either way around. I really enjoyed the sport and it was very fun. But I wanted to talk about the court itself. We played on the concrete, and I remember you telling me, don't you usually play like on a court, like a basketball court?
Yeah, that's kind of like what the texture of the court is like. Uh, yeah, so I'm actually getting new equipment. I'm getting like full because when I had come, my equipment hadn't come in. So I'm getting new goal. Okay, can I just go through what you need to have when you're playing?
Wait, what?
Oh, can I go through what like equipment you need to have
Oh
when you're
yeah, I
playing?
didn't know that was the question. Sorry, yes.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, when you're playing, usually my hair is usually up in a ponytail. I don't think that would apply to you. You would have your blindfolds. Some people prefer elbow pads. I don't love elbow pads, but elbow pads. For girls especially, you gotta chest plate because you gotta protect the chest because it hurts. Yeah, a lot of time I wish we had that for Maggie because that would have helped. Hip pads. So they're like there's different types. There's like some that look like shorts and others that are like full pants that come with knee pads. And basically it's when you're diving, it hurts like your hips, like it'll hurt. And when you dive, that kind of like gives you padding so you don't hurt yourself so much. And then for the goalball pants, it comes with the knee pads, or you can buy them separately. They're usually like really soft, like volleyball pads. And then I prefer to wear like long socks, like soccer socks. That's what I have. And then like sneakers for shoes.
Yes, so very protective. I don't think much people knew this about watching the episode, but it's kind of funny. So the guys had jock straps,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
at first, I don't think the wardrobe person knew that we're kind of older athletes than previous seasons.
Yeah.
So they might have gotten us maybe a size too small for them. So we were like, we can't put this on. Like this cannot fit. This doesn't fit. So we had
Yeah.
to. So they went out and got us like adult ones.
Yeah. Did that work out? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it worked out. It was great. Very sturdy, very hard. Very
Yeah.
protective. Yeah.
I was at an event I think about a month ago. And we were with a bunch of like newer players. There were like there were some like 6-year-olds there, right? And one of my friends, so he came in and he didn't bring his equipment. He was just like, oh, we're just gonna play. And I remember in mid game, he goes like he just like grunts really loud. And I'm like on his left wing, and I'm like, "You good?" And then he's like, "Yeah." And then he passes me the ball, and I shoot. And then after the game's over, he's like, "It hit me in the man part," and he took the and he was like, it was pretty bad. He was in pain. He like sat out for like the next couple, but it was pretty funny. Yeah, and then the guy who was throwing it is like this like 6 foot tall jack
Oh yeah,
dude.
of course,
So
yeah.
like it was pretty bad. But yeah.
Nice. All right. Okay. Gosh, we haven't even gotten like started with the questions really.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. No. Don't say sorry. No, don't say. I like this. I like this. You know, it's kind of more like a less formatted structure. You know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
How you
actually,
like?
sorry to interrupt you. I just watched the swimming episode. Really
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
Um, they had shown like they showed like, you know, when I was like really like I felt so bad when like you fell, and then you know the whole thing.
That's
Um,
that. That's whatever. It's whatever.
didn't
I
they
didn't have
show
to
it
get
as like a
surgery
video?
twice.
Sorry.
What?
No, go ahead.
No, it's totally fine. Like it hurt for the week, but then like after that, it didn't hurt, and so it's just honestly, it didn't like. I don't think it like affected my arm like worse. So
Well, I mean, dude, you slayed that. I mean, you slayed period, but uh
thank you.
you're welcome. But
Appreciate
like
the
they showed us a
slay.
video call, right? When you like for the whole like hey Gurnoor like is everything, you know? Like they
Hmm.
showed us a video call.
Hmm.
So that was weird because I remember it was like a huge thing because I had either had Josh's phone, which is he was the casting director,
Hmm.
the talent producer, or it was one of the cameramen. He gave me his phone with your text on it, and I remember it was like such a struggle because I had to get my voiceover on, and we were trying to get everything to like be near my microphone, but also so like the camera can get it. So that
Yeah.
was
At the end of the whole like the last day of filming, Josh actually came up to me and he's like, "Hey, can you just narrate what you said into like the voice memos app?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah." And so that was and then they just added that in post.
that's cool. That's cool.
Mhm.
Okay, no more interruptions. Do what you got to do.
Okay, no, okay. I just want to like, how is being on the show? Like, just on a TV show.
Crazy, I gotta say. I mean, it's really different. I'd never heard about the show, right? And also I had like this like random thing ever since I was like 10. I'm like, I want to be on a TV show before I'm 16. So like, I guess that came
You
true.
got that. You literally, yeah, that came true. That's nice.
Yeah. So that was pretty great. But no, I feel like overall it was such an like a really different experience than I expected it to be. I mean, I went and I was like so scared because I'd watched the previous seasons and there was like a bunch of like what are they like 10 to 12-year olds, like 14 was the oldest. And then I was very like, am I gonna be the oldest person here? I don't really want to. Then I met y'all, and you guys are really great. I feel like I was not expecting us to get along so well, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Um, but then in terms of actually filming, it was quite tiring. I mean, it would be like 12-hour film days, like 8 to 12 hours. And like we'd get up at our like wake up calls were like 5, 6. And when it was like 7 o'clock, those would be like the yes, finally. Um, yeah, overall the experience is really great. I mean, some people I knew they had watched the show previously and they were so excited there was a para season. And then some people were, I remember a girl in my school came up to say, "Hey, you're Gurnoor, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're in my English class." "Yeah, I just saw your post on Instagram. Are you on so and so show?" And oh, sorry, not. Are you on All Around Champion? And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I am." So
Oh,
yeah,
that's really cool. Like, like being recognized is kind of cool though.
I
And
know.
it's like,
I'm like, mhm.
how do you know about me? It's like, oh, yeah, we watched your show. It's like, oh my gosh, I forget that's like public and like you can watch that.
Yeah, like I saw my bio shoot on All Around Champions Instagram. I mean, you guys should probably follow that. Along with every single one of Jackson's, you know, what are these called? Social medias. And
Thank
maybe
you.
follow me too if you want. But yeah, anyway, I'd seen my bio shoot on it and it was like, wow, that looks really different from what I expected it to look like. Because it's like everything was like so like my background was all dark and it was like a light on me. and it was so different. It looked very different from what I expected it to look.
In a good way?
In a good way. In a good way. I did quite. They took a lot of shots that I thought would make it in, but in the end didn't make it in. That's cool. That's cool.
How are you liking the show so far?
You know the reason why I didn't watch the show? Actually, I think on like Wednesday I watched like boxing and upwards, because I was very frustrated after rowing. I was kind of like quote unquote mad at the show. It's a great show, amazing show. It's really good. I mean, they did a pair of seasons. It's really nice. They made it so like younger kids are more, being disabled is normal and it's part of society. But I just wasn't happy that they had completely ignored me in the rowing episode in terms of like, so I had needed a guide for the rowing episode because there were lanes and I didn't know where the lanes were or anything. And then Dom, mind you, was a great guide. He did exactly what he had to do. But it's just like they didn't mention he was guiding me as far as I remember. And I remember there's like this whole scene where it was like me and Perdita. Like I was just like sitting there and I was like bawling my eyes out, which I'm kind of glad I didn't put that in. But Perdita was like talking to me. She really talked me out of my emotions because I was so frustrated because a lot of like, sorry, I'm a rambler. Just letting
Oh,
you
go!
know.
This is awesome. This is great. Keep talking.
But yeah, for me, what was I saying? Yeah, so a lot of like about accommodations is you need to know what you need, and sometimes that's not really the case. I mean, I've never rowed before. All these sports A are not catered to my needs. B, they're completely different, and I've never done these before, and I'm with like 8 other exceptional athletes, right? Like they completely like last minute they were like, okay, Dom's gonna be guiding you now, so get used to it. And I was like panicking. I was trying to make sure I had a rhythm. The day before I was like kind of really like getting frustrated with my oars. And then Dom was like trying to help me and guide me, but I was everywhere. Wanted to listen to him, but I wanted to focus on myself, and I wanted to focus that I was like doing what I had to, and then all of that I flipped and I couldn't. I stopped thinking and it flipped and I got DQ'd. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But overall, it seems like a really, really good show. I was very surprised with the outcome because like it's like you're filming like 4 days of the week and there's like long hours and then you get to see like a 40-minute compiled episode of what really happened.
Yeah, which it just doesn't feel justified for how much filming that we put in and them just cut it out. Just like in you didn't watch your episode, but they had like dodgeball. They kept some of dodgeball in there for basics. And then what?
Did they show Brad?
Brad? What? Wait, what happened with Brad?
You don't remember?
What did he do? What did he do? What?
No, wait, wasn't on the show?
I don't know. He got hit with the ball.
Yeah, and then he wasn't very happy.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez, my guy, Jackson.
No, holy cow. Oh my gosh.
How did you forget that?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I forgot. It's been a while. Okay.
Bon time, monsieur. Really?
No, they cut that out. They completely cut that out. But it was wow.
I was sure that would be in the show. I mean, they love their drama.
They do, and that I think they were just I think it's just because it was like Bradley again, and he already had like that similar moment with basketball week where he got sick and tired of vault hockey. I mean, not vault hockey. Oh my gosh, whirly ball, and walked out. And so that was similar with this
show
episode.
And their excuse my language. Okay, hold on. Let's. I want to say this where it doesn't sound weird. Screw it. Okay, the show and their small balls. Okay, I can't. Okay, like a vault hockey, this minuscule ball, and then like what was your whirly ball? It's like are you like trying to get me to like it was not good. But yeah.
Okay, so you mean the physical balls that they gave us for basics? Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Like, okay. I didn't know you were
rephrase that, but
yeah. Yes, I understand. Yes, like okay. Yeah. And they did try, it's like sometimes to accommodate for that. Like getting tape over the balls and getting like ones with noises in them. Well, with the well, with the vault hockey when they got like they
Oh
taped
yeah,
it.
what was his name? Jordan, the
Mm-hmm. Activity
activity.
and
Yeah,
coordinator.
he was amazing. But yeah, I think he went to like the CNIB hub in Toronto, and picked me up like CNIB is like a blind association thing, Canada. Um, and so I think he picked up like a ball that had like bells in it. And it worked for like the first 3 times. But I mean, with the nature of the vehicle we were in, it got rolled over and like everything was kind of gone. But yeah,
It completely broke.
yeah. Sorry, what
um,
question were we on? I completely like.
no, I'm kind of losing track too. Oh yeah, we were talking about blind dodgeball. Okay, we were talking about what they cut out in the show. Okay, so
Right.
they had blind dodgeball in it, and they cut out Radley's incident. And then they had the one where we like guessed what the objects were, but they had that sprinkled throughout the episode, and they didn't like have its own like segment about it.
Right. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so they didn't get a lot of our reactions. And so I was hoping that they would show the whole thing, but it's hard to show the whole thing because we had 10 objects and
Right. Yeah.
like 10 like 9 of us that reacted.
Yeah.
And it was just like they cut out like I think a lot of funny moments that they could have left in, and they just cut out just a whole bunch of stuff there. And then
Mhm.
something that they completely cut out, blind duel, the with the water balloons.
No, really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
they
what
cut
about
that
the
out.
extra points?
I think they gave that in dodgeball.
Because
I
okay, hold
don't
on.
they
Wait.
yeah.
Let me draw out this timeline. So it was like, was it before lunch and after lunch? Was that how we had filmed it? So before lunch, I
Yes.
think it was. I don't remember. Were you on my team or I don't remember. I'm sorry.
For
Yeah,
dodgeball?
because you were guiding someone, right? Because I think
I
you were
was
on
on
my
your
team.
team for dodgeball.
Yeah. So, because you're doing a really good job with guiding, I think. Anyway, so it was we had done the game, and then I think we had won, or okay, I think we had gotten the last point, and then we were asking for the point, and Lily like brought up a point that the whole y'all hadn't asked for it, and now you're getting it, something like that. And then I don't remember exactly what I think Maggie said something, and Brad got pretty upset, left. We had that whole segment, and then coming back from lunch, Perdita was like, okay, let's settle this off with a friendly game of blind dueling. I don't know.
Mhm.
Um, and then we had gone out, which is a lot of fun.
It was so much fun. I'm so upset they cut that out.
Yeah,
Because
and it
so
hurt. Like Braden like smacked the ball. Like
it
it
was so
hurt.
fun. Yeah. So we were blindfolded and we were on this like little strip of like gravel, and then we would line up. Imagine these are people. And then we would like walk, boo, 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 turn around, and with our water balloons, we would throw it at, but we couldn't see. So we had to like figure out, and the people on the bench were allowed to like guide them. So hey, below or above. And it was just so much fun because at the end of it, they had so many water balloons that they filled up. They filled up
Yeah.
buckets and buckets full. Like it just kept on going, and they would just dump it on us, like throw it at us, and we just ran around throwing the balloons at each other, and to even the into like Perdita, and it was so much
Oh,
fun.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It
was
com-
so, and because I remember, because like every couple minutes they would like bring out the tub or whatever those baskets were, and they'd be like, get away from the camera, get away from the camera. And it was oh my god, that was so fun. I completely
Mhm.
forgot about that.
Yeah, and they did this whole thing where they like blindfolded us, and we had to walk all the way to the dueling spot, and all with
Oh
Perdita's guidance. Yeah,
yeah,
we were
that
like,
was a
what are
hot
we
mess.
doing?
Yeah, heads up, blind people don't, you know what, little thing. Blind people don't just like walk like this everywhere and not necessarily do they wear glasses. Okay? They have this crazy thing called the cane. Now I'm tempted to show you my cane. But they have this cane, that they put in front of them, and it helps them detect objects in front of them. So they don't just go walking into walls, which occasionally, I mean, I've walked into a trash can before. But I mean, the cane kind of prevents that. So that's not how blind people operate.
I remember that whenever we went out, like for oh my gosh, Niagara Falls,
Yeah, Niagara
and
Falls.
like we would just take some of us would just grab your cane and just like pretend like they were blind, and
That
then
is so politically incorrect.
It was so funny. It was so funny.
Wait, it was hold on. So Dom did it the first time, and he like deliberately bumped into people. I don't think you should add that in, but he deliberately bumped into people. And then that was before we'd done the what was it, the zip line, and
Mhm.
then Braden took it, and he deliberately bumped into people while we were in the gift shop, and then while we were leaving that gift shop, Maggie took my cane, and she was walking with it. And I had never gotten this reaction, me being authentically blind. And someone goes, what was it? What was the name? It was like, Arthur, watch
Andrew.
out.
Andrew.
Andrew, like, is like, Andrew, watch out. And he like screamed, these two people, like dad and son, like jumped out of the way. So
And it
Maggie
was
could
so
go
funny
through.
because it's like we're on a crosswalk right now, crossing the streets, and there's just like people like walking, and the son just like he was short, he didn't like see Maggie coming, and the dad was like, Andrew, watch out!
Yeah. That was so. I think we were laughing because like Niagara Falls on like especially Canada side, right? It's like really crowded, and so we were like laughing all the way to like the end of the street. That was so. That was oh my god. Those were the days.
Those were the days, yeah.
Yeah. The 2 months where we met nobody but each other.
All right, we have 10 minutes left because
Okay.
I okay, so let's just speed run, okay?
Yes.
All right. So how's Amanda as a coach?
Amanda was a great coach. I mean, I was pretty excited to get to work with her or to coach you guys with her. She is an amazing athlete. I've watched her games and she's amazing. I mean, I'm partial. I mean, Amy Burke on the Canadian team, like we love her. So I don't know what to say, but no, she's an amazing athlete. It was an honor to get to teach with her.
Did you know her before or
I did. I did. I watched actually the night before. I was like watching a couple Goalball games, and then I actually watched one of hers. So that was great. I think it was like Tokyo. I watched, so that was really great.
I think it was really cool that you were like saving her shots, like when she was like throwing them and like we were like announcing her and you didn't even know that you were going up against her.
They told me it was the off-screen coach named Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice,
that
nice.
hurt. That like my chest hurt.
Yeah. Wow, we're actually almost done. We have like 3 more questions, 3 more. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Are you ready? Okay. What did you think of competition?
What did I think of the competition? How did I even go again? Oh, yeah, that was, oh my God, it was wild. I know because Braden was very hesitant when we had picked out teams.
And coincidentally, so okay, so this is how you know that it wasn't staged or faked or whatever. This is blue. They had jerseys for blue and purple for everybody. I can't find my purple one, but I was on the purple team. But this is my blue jersey. So I don't know if you're ever skeptical about that. But it was all random. We pulled the balls out, and coincidentally, it was all the people who won and all the people who didn't win during boxing week. So
Right.
it was actually really great for Braden, Maggie, Momo, and Sam to win
Mhm.
because like they're the underdogs, you know? They were able to win that. It was just really great. Like but something that oh, the fake final, the fake finale that they had for us where they were gaslighting the heck out of us thinking that it was the last episode the whole entire day. They're like, all right, it's the last episode, we're gonna miss you guys, all that kind of stuff with the crew and cast and all that kind of stuff. It was like, wait, is it actually the last episode? Because like we knew that it wasn't the last episode because there's an arc-athlon, which is today, by the way. And if you want to check out All Around Champion, you can watch it for free on BYU TV, 5 p.m. tonight. Last episode, arc-athlon. Check that out for free, no ads. Okay.
5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, yeah.
Pacific Standard Time. Yeah. Whoopsies.
Yeah.
They like pretended like it was the last episode and we were like, wait, this is actually it. And they almost got me because I'm like, maybe they won't do an arcathlon, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just worked so perfectly for them to have Lily, spoiler alert by the way, to have Lily and Brayden as the winners, like not the winners, the tie that they both tied. And
Right.
they're like, oh, we can use this. And we can be like, oh, since there's the tie, we have to have a tiebreaker. In order to have that, we're gonna do the arcathlon. I'm like, that's just okay. Like, okay. They
Oh,
okay.
the
I don't know
arcathlon.
how,
Okay,
but
I have so much to say about the arcathlon, but that hasn't come out yet, so I won't.
ooh, we
No.
can't. Yeah, we can't talk about the arcathlon yet. But
No.
that.
Oh, what are you doing for your interview, by the way, for basketball?
My interview.
Yeah, because
Okay, so well, okay. So here's the thing. I was gonna get Punky to do it.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to get her to do it, or I was thinking once I'm done with yours and Bradley's, because I haven't done Bradley's yet. I'm kind of behind. I was thinking about having maybe like everyone do it, but then that's really hard. That's really hard to like schedule everybody to be on a Zoom call. But I
But
might
you should do that
actually.
for the arcathlon.
I'll do that for. Oh my gosh! I'll do that for arcathlon. Okay, after the arcathlon, I'll schedule everybody. Okay, so I'll get Punky to do my interview, and I'll schedule everybody to come together and be like, "Hey guys, reunion on the Zoom." Oh my god, that's a voice crack.
Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm
Okay, we'll do that reunion. Okay. All right. So that's about it for my questions. Is there anything that you want to say before we end things off?
No. Can't wait to see your episode.
Okay. Thank you so much for letting me interview you, Gurnoor. It was really great.
Thank you so much for meeting with me. It's been so long, and it's very nice to talk to you again.
Of course. Of course. I'll see you again for the reunion. All right.
All right.
All
Take
right.
care.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Subscribe to Jackson.
Subscribe.
Bye.
Bye. Oh.